Welcome to the Whack-a-Doodle News, broadcasting high above the glistening Sclabangi building. I'm your host, Marty D'Angelo, so welcome to the show. Hey guys, a lot going on here. Just have a meeting today, Oroville Dam Watch Group. The gates of the main spillway are leaking, and according to officials, this is normal. Okay, well, trust me, you guys have a faucet at your house, you know if it leaks, that's not normal. So, you know, somebody comes over and says, hey man, your faucet's leaking. You're like, no man, and it's designed that way. Yeah, just constantly run water up my bill. So that's just ridiculous and preposterous to say that that's the way. What happened was they didn't want to take out the gates and regrout the whole insides of that whole area there. That would have, you know, cost millions more and been a lot more time. And also, I don't think they really know how to do that. So
now a spokesperson for the DWR explains, yes, when the lake is at 813 feet or higher, seepage is expected and normal. Those spillway gates are not watertight.
Potentially, if this dam ran at its full release capacity, this dam would rip itself to shreds. We can see here that as the water is being released, that the sensor readings here, as you can see on the screen, show the difference in the vibration that's being caused. And what happens is these differences of vibrations, these frequencies sort of overlap and they modulate in the ground underneath. And what's going on in the ground underneath is what's really, really super important. What do you guys think's going on? I'd really like to hear what you guys think, because it's important to me what you guys think. I don't care what Juan Brown thinks, but I care what you guys think. So if you guys have any questions or comments or anything that you feel is just going to be life-changing for people here in the area and for all of us here at the Oroville Dam Watch Group, then be sure to share that. So the last time they ran the spillway, the vibration that was caused was unequal underneath of the spillway. Might have led to some opening of some fissures in the rocks underneath the dam. All this sensor data is all available online. All you need to do is plug in the ID numbers. Once again, I'll give you guys the ID numbers. You guys can do it. This is total script kiddie work, though. I mean, you know, you don't really need to know anything about programming. You just have to know how to copy and paste and change a few things here and there, and then upload it to a server and then run it, and it sends a request to another server, and it thinks it's, you know, something legit, and it's, you know, some 14-year-old kid in his mom's basement. He's got freaking hentai on the TV or something. I don't know what's going on there. He's definitely not watching the Blanco Lirio channel. Yeah, a lot of people are tuning out on Juan Brown right now. I don't know why, but I pinned the top comments on some of my videos. There was, you know, people were unsubscribing from him and all that. Yeah, I'm sorry to see him part on such sad terms, but we already know that there's several issues with the main spillway at Oroville. How do we know that? Well, it's shut off. Duh. And two, we have a 930-page report from a student at MIT who's been monitoring and data logging all of the spillway data since April 1st, 2019. Remember, they turned it on April 2nd. And it's obvious that there's a design defect in the upper portion of the spillway right as it crests the hill and heads down the slope. Not exactly in the same place as before, but the location is of the problem is not even in the issue. It's the water that's flowing underneath the spillway that engineers are concerned about. So the piezometers in the main spillway are showing more water flowing than what is actually leaking past the closed spillway gates, which means that the water is below the spillway and exiting the spillway drains. The real big thing in the news right now is that the lake level continues to rise. And so, you know, you don't have to be Einstein to figure out this mathematical equation. You got your inflow data on the left, you got your outflow data on the right. And so, yeah, it's going up. And so, and for the people out there who say, you know, they're not going to use the emergency spillway, well, then why'd they spend the millions of dollars building it if they never planned on using it? Come on, don't be stupid. They're going to use the thing. They should actually cut down the trees down below so they don't go flying into the river. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it'll just overflow and it'll work like it's supposed to, and it'll be sitting there flipping off the main spillway going, ha ha, you suck. Because that thing certainly does not work. I'm hoping to really change the tone of this whole argument, so to speak, about the Oroville Dam. And once our entire team is on the ground and we're in Oroville, We'll try to set up some kind of meet and greet where we can get Scott Cahill and Juan Brown and some different people, and we'll all go out to breakfast. We'll go to a big restaurant. We'll all sit around a big table and have pancakes and eggs, and we'll talk about the dam. Or not. We don't have to talk about the dam. We can talk about fishing, or we can talk about anything. But I think the main point is to kind of create open lines of dialogue between the whack-a-doodles and the yahoos, and, you know, embrace it, you know, who we are and what we stand for and what we believe. You know, Juan Brown's not a bad guy. He believes the DWR when they tell him that everything is okay, and so that's why he passes that information on to us and says, hey, you know, everything is okay. It's not like he's a bad guy. Certainly don't ever take that away from anything that we say. We may make fun of people and all that, but we make fun of ourselves all the time, so it's a kind of a normal thing around here. There's a lot of people out there who are just going to be really, really upset. They're going to feel like we're just taking over their whole story about the dam. You know, like they have ownership to the dam and reporting on the dam, you know, and that's not right. Everybody can report on this, and I suggest and I recommend that everybody report on the Oroville Dam. If you have information, you live in the area, then get off your duff and get out there and start filming. And now we're going to do our best to report on the news about what's going on with the Oroville Dam, and we're going to be interviewing experts, and we're going to be sharing some witness testimony with you. But one thing that we won't do is we won't argue with people in the comments about what's wrong with the dam. If you're so smart, you should be working for the dam, okay? And if you're not, then you're an idiot, so fuck off. I get it. You like Blanco Lirio. You want to hump him, okay? I'm just trying to get the news out here, okay? You know, pretty much anything that you report on, the haters and the trolls are going to come out of the woodwork and have something to say about it. And of course, I don't have time to deal with them and bring you guys the news. So I'll just bring you the news and they can just go play with each other. Now, we'll be reporting on the Oroville Dam situation, whether people like it or not. So for those of you wonderful people who follow and support us, we really appreciate you guys. And we want to make sure that we provide you guys with fair and accurate reporting and not just taking someone's word for it. I heard a story about some guy who said that he worked at the dam and that everything was fine there. And it's like, that's right, Coco. And if you want to keep getting a check, you better keep that story going. But we do take news very, very seriously, and we take people's lives serious too, and that's why we're doing this. We're not trying to scare people. About the scariest thing that I've seen so far is some of the comments from the trolls and the Blanco Delirious clan, but we even appreciate them coming over and watching our videos, because in the end, the information is getting out there, and that is our mission here at the Oroville Dam Watch Group. Hey guys, Oroville Dam Watch Group. April 27th, a lot to report to you today. The California DWR just released their report yesterday, and they're saying that everything is fine, there's nothing wrong, everybody just step away, go back in your homes, and turn on your televisions.
And now an important message from the California Department of Water Resources.
Oroville's current reservoir elevation is 877 feet, an increase of 10 feet from last week. Total releases to the Feather River have also increased slightly to 10,500 cubic feet per second, CFS. Oroville's operations plan is designed to safely accommodate inflows from the above-average snowpack, and DWR is aiming to keep lake levels high through spring and summer. Currently, releases from the Hyatt power plant are adequate to meet operational requirements of the reservoir, and there is no need to use the main spillway at this time. However, we may need to use the main spillway again this year to manage inflows from increased snow melt. DWR will notify the public and media of any planned use of the main spillway.
Were they possibly inspecting the part of the spillway where they fill the lake so full of water that the hydraulic pressure pushes water and air out through the bottom of the rocks at the very, very base of the dam? Is this what's happening? Or are they just out at night once again looking for gold? Either way, folks, we have a mystery on our hands, and we won't sleep till we solve this. Well, we'll sleep, but that's about it. So when will the DWR begin releasing water again from the main spillway?
Well, your guess is as good as Juan's. But word on the street is the DWR is targeting 894 feet as their final lake level this year. That being said, we will keep you posted on water levels, and you can also visit our website at OrovilleDamWatch.com and see the real-time monitoring system that we have set up there to stay up to date with all the going-ons at the Oroville Dam.
Hey guys, Marty D'Angelo, Wednesday, May 8th, 2019. Boy, as they say, the plot thickens at the Oroville Dam. And I can understand why people make a conspiracy out of this, because there is actually a conspiracy going on, folks. There has to be a second gunman on that grassy knoll up there on the dam. And this is going to get good. And if and when people are exposed, you guys are going to be really surprised who the key players in this really were. So, who are we talking about here? Rich executives all sitting up in offices here somewhere? You know, we're talking about Kiewit Construction, or should I say Kiewit Mining? And how many times have you heard me joke around about them up there looking for gold at night with their flashlights and their metal detectors? Folks, this is such a bunch of Hey guys, Marty here, May 9th, 2019. So a lot of people get really up in arms about this Oroville Dam. It's got to make you wonder what's really going on, why people leave really hateful comments. And I know there's trolls and everything out there, but some of these people seem to be deeply disturbed. I don't know. Anyway, so what you're looking at on your screen right now is you're looking at on your right screen, you're looking at live real-time data from the lake. The lake level is at 888. Nothing symbolic about that or anything for all you numerologists out there. And on your left screen, what you're looking at is you're looking at the spillway when it was running back on April 8th. And this is when there was the whole harmonic vibration that was going on. Because the actual vibrations that were measured at the spillway are so low, you won't be able to actually hear a lot of them with your ears. So that's kind of why it's hard to describe this to people, and you try to be as Fisher-Price as you can, but it's still difficult. Oroville Dam Watch Group and many other concerned citizens were stricken from the YouTube search record, deemed as fake news and flagged by 70-something thousand minions of Juan Brown / Blanco Lirio. Isn't that considered bullying in some realms?
I'm getting communications from people up in your area that tell me the Oroville Dam is mission critical. The water levels are higher, the runoffs are going to increase with the rising temperatures. The main spillway is completely compromised. Where do we start with all this?
As you were saying before, that things are not being as advertised from the California Department of Water Resources and the state of California. This is something that has been repeatedly told to us and told to the public boldly and strongly that this would never happen. And here it is. We're just really less than 20 feet from it happening. And clearly, everybody in the state of California, anybody in the world has been bald-faced lied to by the California Department of Water Resources. And you look at the way they've lied, what they've done, the way they rolled out the whole spillway situation. You really have to wonder if this isn't criminal.
Hello.
Jesse, this is Marty. I was hoping to get a sit rep on Oroville.
Yeah, I had to be careful because I was being watched.
Okay.
But I got some footage on the back side. I got the footage on the front side.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm going to be heading out now.
All right, we'll see you back here shortly at the office.
Yeah, I'm at the visitor center right now. I talked to a guy that was over at a restaurant because I've been traveling up and down these streets trying to find a closer look at the lake. And he says, "Oh no, it's closed." I said, "Well, how do you get to the lake?" He said, "Good luck with that."
Wow.
The best thing to do is to go to the marina. So
okay, well, be safe. So this is Marty D'Angelo, and you've been watching the Whack-a-Doodle News and our reporting on the Oroville Dam Watch Group. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can watch our other videos that will be coming out soon about other conspiracy-related items. Things like aliens and UFOs. other tinfoil hat stuff. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Now, we're not flat earthers, so you won't be getting any of that hogwash. I've actually been in a rocket. I'll tell you that story some other time, but I fully digress. Thank you so much, and God bless you.